Music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling your shit. This is your moment, and you may never get it again. So try to hold on to it, because you may never get it again. So when you're in it, try to get as much as you can. And when you run it's over, just admit when it's at its end. Because I'm at the end of my list, but have to get in. I got a list. Here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Andre from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, Nas, and Emmy. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, does not offend me. That's why you see me walking around like nothing's bothering me. Even though half you people know you got a problem with me. You hate me, but you know respect you got to give me. Press is wet dream like Bobby and Whitney. Nate hit me, but don't quote me.
Yeah. All right. Yo, don't quote me, man. Let's make some noise, man.
Yeah.
We've been here for a long time. Yo, so this is definitely one of our most important episodes we have ever filmed. As always, you know, we make y'all laugh, we make y'all cry, but today is definitely gonna be a history lesson. But before we get to that, I just wanna shout out my cast. We got the last MJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got my man Rain 910.
What up, what up?
Pete to the third, PC Punchline Champion.
Sir Jersey, what up?
And June Peas, man, the original
outside,
Dominican. What you heard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the original.
And of course, you know, I'm your moderator as always. I go by Drect. We got some dope people in the building today. Shout out Laura Owen, dope rapper, but also Sorry Not Sorry podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Rec Low, you know what I'm saying? One of the innovators, one of the originators, you know what I'm saying? The general, the god. You know what I mean? We got my man M.I.M., who's always here. And yo, whenever we do that, whenever we remix the teams and we got to bring a friend for the trivia, me and Am will smoke everybody.
Like me and O did last week. Like me and O did last week.
No.
I cheated the other week, by the way.
Oh, thanks all for holding me down.
Yeah. You know the Red Squad, we stay on.
Appreciate that.
Right. And also, let me give a shout out to Cameron from ATL Concert Guide in the building as well today. You know what I'm saying? We got a very dope show. I want the fans at home to understand what we about to do. Now, after reviewing some terrible top 50, top 100 hip-hop lists, not only over the years, but right here on this podcast, Cough Forbes, Cough Cough, we were inspired to create our own top 50 list of all time. Now, this one is a little bit different because we didn't call it the top 50 rappers of all time. We called it the top 50 MCs of all time. Because there's a difference between an MC and a rapper. Rain, can you please explain the difference between an MC and a rapper for the people at home?
So a rapper is anybody who can make words rhyme. If you can make words rhyme, you're a rapper. If you could rap, say it out, speak words in a rhythmic pattern, then you are a rapper. It doesn't matter if somebody wrote it for you. It doesn't matter if you're reciting somebody else's shit or you just wrote some ABC shit and it's some hip hop hippie to the whatever. You're a rapper. Right? A MC, it takes a little bit more brain power. Now we're talking about voice control. We're talking about you writing your own stuff. You're talking about voice inflections, delivery, cadence, being clever, punchlines, all that, storytelling, everything. Those are the things that creates an MC, originality, right? Number one. Let's put that at number one because you can't be no biting sucker MC, right? That makes you, sucker now we in sucker MC territory. If you start intentionally sounding like your mans, right? Your man over here, you're like, I'm going to start sounding like him. So when you look at this list, if somebody sounds like somebody or was biting somebody, he might be your favorite, but he might not be on the list if somebody beat him to the punch, right? If his pen has ever been questionable, reference tracks, if he came out and said somebody wrote a song for him, we gotta kind of remove him. That doesn't mean he ain't nice. It doesn't mean he didn't write some dope stuff before. But this list is for the people who don't got no smut on their name, no stain on their resume, clever, word control, breath control, creativity, storytelling, all of that. This is an MC. And give us a definition of an MC.
The master of ceremony.
Master of ceremony. Can you move the crowd? You know what I'm saying? So if you can't rock a IHOP,
nah,
you're not an MC. You got to be able to rock the Waffle House. Like, yo, everybody, y'all paying attention and kick some shit to make the cook look at you.
Real quick before we get into the list, is it an insult for you to play your music or rap or something, and a nigga be like, "Oh, you remind me of blah"? Is that an insult?
No, I'll say no. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say no, because I think people, in order for them to like stuff, they always try to find something to compare it to. Yeah. So that doesn't necessarily mean you sound like them. It's just they're trying to like put you in. They trying to figure out where you fit at. So I don't think it's an insult. I wouldn't take it as an insult, but I would correct them. And I would tell them why it's different. You know what I'm saying? So
and
also, like if they be like, yo, Rain, you sound like Common, or leave me a Common. Like, I sold crack in the projects. listen to what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
nothing like
I'm
Common.
A gang member. Shouts to Common. I love Common.
But
I'm just talking shit.
But also what I want to say is a lot of people put out this list and they're not clear on what the criteria is. So you're going to see this on the graphic when it comes out. But this is our top 50 MCs of all time list. This is based off of style, live performance, delivery, consistency, and wordplay. That's 5 categories. I'm gonna say that one more time for y'all at home.
them.
Style, live performance, delivery, consistency, and wordplay. Record sales are not counted, and as Rain said, rappers with a questionable pen are disqualified.
Record sales are not counted.
Yes.
Impact is not included. We don't care. Not today, we don't care.
That's a rapper.
Right? So before y'all come up here tomorrow, but so-and-so got $1 million. It's your job to count another man's money, not ours. We don't care about nobody else's pockets. We men up here. We talking about the skill set, right? So we don't care about what somebody sold. We don't care about how much marketing dollars was behind somebody, how many people went out. That's not what we're here for.
Word.
Not today. We can get into that. We talking about the skill.
Yeah.
But without any further ado, here's our top 50 MCs of all time list, backwards from 50 to 1. I'm going to read these all once. Y'all can give me y'all oohs and ahs. And also what I wanted to say was, it was very hard for us to make this list. We couldn't agree on nothing. So once we agreed on
This is our second time shooting this episode.
Yeah.
He gonna leave that shit out. He gonna leave that shit out. This is our second time shooting this episode.
Everybody woke up and was like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
So, but also what I want to say is, we all made our own top 50 list after we agreed on who the top 50 were gonna be. We used the assistance of AI to do all our means and to generate what our list would actually be based on what the 5 of us actually thought.
Right.
And I think this is a list we can all be proud of. So without any further ado.
So if Elzai is number 1 on the list, Drect cheated. It's Direct's list.
50, Bun B. 49, Big L. 48, Royce the 5'9". 47, Busta Rhymes. 46, MF Doom. 45, Twista. 44, AZ. 43, Redman. 42, Cassidy. 41, Prodigy. 40, Lupe Fiasco. 39, J. Cole. 38, Styles P. 37, Ludacris. 36, Lloyd Banks. 35, Raekwon. 34, Common. 33, Canibus. 32, Pusha T. 31, Joe Budden. 30, Method Man. 29, Mos Def. 28, Fabolous. 27, Mace. 26, Cameron. 25, Cool G Rap. 24, Rick Ross. 23, KRS-One. 22, Ice Cube. 21, Ghostface. 20, T.I. 19, Rakim. 18, 50 Cent. 17, Big Daddy Kane. 16, Big Pun.
Big Daddy Kane over Rakim.
15, The Game.
Over Rakim! Over Rakim!
Yo, no, y'all wrong.
14, LL Cool J. 13, Beanie Siegel. 12.
I
like Mac at 13. I like Mac at 13.
12.
It's crazy.
12. Scarface.
Face ain't make the 10.
11. Jadakiss.
11?
10. Black Thought. 9. DMX.
Okay.
8. Lil Wayne.
Okay.
7. Kendrick Lamar. 6. Andre 3000. 5. Eminem. 4. The Notorious B.I.G., a.k.a. Biggie Smalls. 3. Tupac Shakur. 2. Jay-Z. And at 1,
It's better.
we got Nas.
Let's go.
Okay, so
I like that.
as evidenced by everybody's reaction on the pod and in the crowd, something that I want to explain to everybody at home is that it was really an argument for us to agree on the top 50. So what you just saw was an amalgamation of a difference in opinions
Of the order.
right of the order. So there's gonna be a lot to talk about when we see this list. So I'm gonna start at 50, and we're gonna talk about
so
it.
much got scrambled.
That's why I don't get why y'all acting shocked though. This is all y'all's fault.
But no. Because
That wasn't my list.
Real quick. Because all AI did was take the mean of all y'all shit and average it out.
And
so
put it in
you
order.
jackasses had game higher than you had other motherfuckers, or game wouldn't have came out.
No. Somebody put Rakim dumb low.
Yeah.
Well,
It's what happened. Like somebody's bugging up here. Somebody got Rod
but
like 49. Like how does Rod
I had
like?
Rakim like a number like 12.
Right, I had him dumb
You
high.
know what I mean?
Rod was in my top.
Listen, hold on.
But also, Rakim doesn't rap better than Royce the 5'9", but
He doesn't.
pioneer-wise and legacy-wise, he's better than him.
No, but we also
He does.
said like, you know, a motherfucker start some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta get credit for
You gotta
that.
get credit for
You gotta
it.
get, you gotta get
It's
credit for
pioneer.
starting
No
the sound.
Rakim, there's no Royce.
Right, you gotta get
So
kind of credit for
let's
Right.
Kim was like,
Well, then who invented the microphone?
clearly Rakim.
Clearly Rakim.
Yeah, Rakim. What are you talking about?
Rakim.
Microphone fix.
Nobody
He
said
brought the
microphone
structure. He brought
before
the structure.
Rakim said it. Like,
Right.
but hold on. Let's get
Man.
into this list.
All right, come on.
Yeah, what we starting?
Y'all, we in defense mode. Let's get in the list. So at 50,
Oh my God.
so at number 50, we have Bun B. MJ, tell me what your
How you
gripe
feel
is.
about that?
You was the first one signed as soon as we said Bun B. What is your
Listen.
gripe with Bun B being at 50?
You have honorable Port Arthur, Texas. nigga.
Ford, listen, Bun. First of all, he said when Bun said, he said I pull out the 9 out of my pellet, not some leaks, not some smelly red jelly is leaking out of your belly. Served him up like a deli. Dog, Bun B is Southern royalty, dog. Like Bun B, his
Agreed.
flow, his cadence, his vocabulary. It's the raps Pimp Pisario. Oops, my bad. That's my scenario. No, dog, do you like to think of this, to say this on a single?
Nah, scenario, come on.
No,
man.
but you wouldn't say that. But you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that.
This is a celebration.
This is a celebration. Dog.
We ain't bashing niggas.
Dog.
We ain't bashing niggas. We ain't
Dog,
bashing niggas.
listen, you wouldn't say that on a song with
That's my
Jay-Z?
scenario.
Would you say that on a song with Jay-Z and it hits?
it's not bad.
It's fire. You know what I mean? So,
Nah,
so
yeah, it's classic,
it's
though.
fire. Like it's fire.
Okay.
So for Bun to be at
Diamonds
50.
pressing up against the wall.
Come
grain
on,
with
dog.
my shit.
Dog. He said you MySpace and then Facebook and online with them toys. So step your game up, step your name up. All the talking and contemplating. When you gonna start pursuing? Cars ain't driving themselves. Mansions ain't building themselves. These boys waiting on Ed McMahon. They need to start feeling themselves. Their wealth ain't coming until they earn it. But there's something they won't know till they burn it. Well, dog, Bun B
Yeah,
is
but start
fire.
quoting every rapper in front of him on this list, though.
Right. Then it gets crazy.
No.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I
It's like
will.
y'all should preface. I think the goal is to be in the top 50. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I was about to say,
Don't
what
get
I
so
think
hung
is-
up on the order. You know
What I
I'm
think
saying?
is this. I can name 50 more niggas that's dead nice. This shit don't stop.
Right.
It's so many dope MCs, so many great storytellers, clever guys. I'm talking about people that you might not even know. He might have 10,000 followers.
So at number 49, I'm gonna let June talk about this one. We have Big L.
Y'all fucking bugging, first and foremost.
Too low on the list.
Big
I
L
agree.
is top 20 of all time, at least. Yes.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Hardest punchlines in the game since 94.
Give me some
Stop
elbow
playing.
space. I
Come on,
represent
man.
Harlem World, not Melrose Place.
Come on, son. Like Big L was like his famous line. Yes, he was ahead of his time, bro. What are you talking about?
He was.
And, bro,
was ahead of his
you
time,
being
bro.
a punchline dude should love Big L.
Careful.
You don't love Big L?
That's crazy.
I'm from New York and never
That's
was
wild.
a fan of the Knicks. And I'm all about expanding my chips. You mad cause I was in the van with your bitch with both hands on the tits. Coleon hold the chrome that you know.
The way you rap, son, he was doing it first.
Way back, I
crazy.
used to
Yeah, nigga, yeah, he was doing it first.
Niggas
Big L.
never heard
rocking
me
ice and
say
glow in the
I
dark.
mimic
Love
Big
Big
L.
L. Big L.
Someone-
Back-to-back punches,
Someone
Big L
nice.
was doing that
Yo,
first,
I'm
bro.
gonna be real with y'all
I'm
too.
the originator of my style.
This is
If you do back-to-back punches, Big L did that first. And you know what? If you want to take it further than that,
Niggas
Lord
got
Finesse
my shit
was the
from
first
Big
one, and then
L.
Big L came in and perfected that. And then, like y'all said, Pat was kind of like Big L.
Yeah,
I
he
can
is.
see that too.
Yeah, Pat
He's
got
like
that style.
Big L's son. You feel me? But at the end of the day, whether y'all don't agree or not, Big L should be at least top 25. He shouldn't be no
I
damn
agree.
49
He should
on
be
this
higher.
damn. If you're talking about MCs, Big L was the epitome of
He
that.
should be higher on
Like,
this.
come on, bro. Like,
I
stop it.
feel like, to me, like how I judge like a MC is like if you told like, yo, they up there rapping at the radio station.
Right.
Go, let's see what
get
you
off.
got.
Big L is the most battle-tested, like, son.
He's getting off. He's getting
From the
off.
block.
we
Put
got
Big L in any cipher, he's smoking
He's
people.
getting off.
Stop it.
I agree.
All right.
Put me in any cipher.
I
So-
agree. But Big L was the first one that made me feel that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put him L in anywhere, and he gonna go crazy.
Go check out Big L, the big picture. Go check out the stretch.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And Bobito freestyle. And I mean,
98
you can say what
freestyle,
y'all play.
flamboyant.
Relax.
All right, yo, nah.
Relax.
Y'all need to relax.
So look,
49.
So that's crazy.
The last thing I want to say about Big L before we go on to number 48 is that I remember being a child and hearing Big L say, "Ask Beavis, I get nothing but head."
That's-
And I remember being like, that was the first punchline that made me just jump up and leap
Yes.
and just
Right.
run across the house.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had that
Fuck,
feeling
man,
like,
make
oh
a
my
lot of
God.
bloodshed and assholes, man. Ex Beavis, I get nothing but
Come
head.
on, bro. He's on the radio
So-
killing shit.
So at number 48, we have Royce the 5'9".
I love Royce.
Fire.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest.
48
I don't know
is
any.
wild.
I don't know any Royce rhymes, so I can't super.
Royce got a
co-sign Royce.
catalog.
But what I will say is, Royce has
Been battle
records I
tested.
really like. Cocaine. It's not a lyrical record, but it's a dope story and melodic and catchy. That's one of my favorite records from Royce. And to have Eminem so high on the list at like 5,
Yes.
and this is somebody who's like
Yes.
traded verses with M,
Yes.
and you
Right.
could never say M smoke.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Like we talking about
Right.
these guys are like neck and neck, so
That's a fact.
he deserves to be on the list and maybe higher.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But like just his style and how he's able to put his stuff together and to stand next to like one of the greatest MCs.
I guess they feel like he's like a carbon copy of him.
It could
You can't
probably
say
be-
that,
it
though.
could
They,
probably
they
be
a
something
lot of
like
people
that.
think
Yeah,
that, bro.
You can say it.
You could
It's
kinda
not-
say
it's not a
that.
reach.
They've
not
been
a
out.
reach.
They've been out like together like the same time.
And not having
like,
the
And
records
all
like
his-
that.
all his
Even back then
all-
to the song
all his
Scary
brightest
Movies.
moments are next to him.
Oh, what you know about that?
Come on, y'all
Y'all
want
know
drama?
about
And
Want
also
to make
you
a
gotta
scary
keep in mind-
movie? Like, come on,
You
like
also got to keep in mind this.
Royce was
As dope as he is, he doesn't have the records M has. He doesn't have like the way I am, or cleaning
You also
up
got
my
to keep in mind
closet
when
of
they
my
fell
name.
out.
Like,
He don't.
When they fell
Like,
out, he was signed to Koch, and none of y'all was checking for him.
I was definitely certain
I'm
in
just saying,
2004.
You're like one
What
of
you talking
90
about?
million people.
Nah. But hold on. Let's talk about something.
When
I
I
know
went
what
to
you mean,
Flex,
though. I know what you mean.
when I went
Yeah, I know
to
what you
Flex, I actually freestyled off of his instrumental, Let's Grow. The Dilla did. Yeah,
Right.
the Let's Grow joint.
The
So,
bar exams 1 and 2, like come on,
Classic
Booker
mixtapes.
Ryan,
Right.
Classic
like come
mixtapes.
on,
Lyricist
the
Lounge,
whole
Steve.
Slaughterhouse shit, like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was having songs on Rap City and BET back in 2000, 02, 04. Like
So-
I fuck with Royce.
So something I also want to say about Royce, I think a big turning point for underground hip hop as a whole was when I talked about this in trivia. When Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, right? And you
Come
and you
on,
had
bro.
Game Radio. For those that don't know, Game is the same company behind hip hop
the big-
companies and everything else. That was the first time you got in the game, sat down, and was forced to listen to underground hip hop.
Hip hop. He
You know
had the
what I'm
biggest
saying?
song, arguably, right? On that, besides the Sean Price
What, I'm the
record.
King?
I'm the King was
Yeah,
the
was
biggest
produced
song.
by Alchemist.
Royce the 5'9" had the biggest song on Grand Theft Auto 3, bro, and that's like one of the best selling copies
That's a cultural moment.
ever. You know what I'm saying? He had a song in there called "I'm the King," and bro, like that shit to this day, like it bring back nostalgia. If you go back and hear it, if you played that game back in the day, PS2, like it was 01. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and I will say too, on the song "We Live," a lot of people don't remember this song. When he had that verse, I'm a walking $1 million price, a talking $1 billion type, feeling like some $1 zillion ice. I clown on fools, dump these little rappers in the Great Lakes and tell them the crown don't move. I was like, yo.
He's different.
Yo, Royce is crazy.
Nah,
He's super.
And then last shout out before we Bad Meets Evil with Eminem, the whole album. It's
kills
check that
it.
shit
He
out.
kills it.
Crazy. And Royce outshined M that whole album. Word.
So going into number 47, we got Busta Rhymes.
He is the epitome of the MC once
He
again.
is.
Once again, greatest performer of all time.
Thank you. He's the greatest performer of all time.
I've seen him perform.
Best dude I've ever
again.
seen.
Like, I've seen him perform 1,000,000 times, but I just seen him perform again recently at the Nas Wu-Tang show. He came out and he's rhyming.
I was there too.
You there?
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
rhyming, and then like it sounds like the mic go out. And he's like,
Yep.
and then like Spliff Star comes over there and start turning it up.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
Right.
"Da-da-da." I'm like, yo, these niggas is going.
Word.
I got it
bro.
on tape too.
And then he,
I'll
I
show you.
never
and then they
seen
go low
Bus
again.
live.
Hold on, Bus. And then he go down.
Then he go,
And then he like, turn it up. Yeah, that
but
shit
like
hard.
he's saying it. It's not like
He's
automated.
controlling his volume.
Bro, he's insane.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like Extinction Level Event, The Coming, The Big Bang.
Big Bang. That's slept on.
Like Dre, the way Dre approached it musically, the way that album is, that's one of the greatest albums of all time. Like the way it's mixed, the sonics.
ELE too.
Please
That
listen
joint
to that
crazy.
album. ELA 2, right?
Right.
Yeah, Bus is insane. Like just cadence, perform.
Tribe Called Quest
He's
Days.
a scary person to
Scenario
get on a
remix.
song
Come
with.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of them people that could kill you with cadence and flow. He don't, and I'm not saying he doesn't say anything all the time, but he don't have to be saying that.
Right. Tell me what you really want to do. Come here, man.
Hit you with
Talk
the
to a nigga. Talk to me. Wait, put it on a dog.
And light your ass up.
More people say
Facts.
And his visuals.
Ain't nobody else gonna say it.
visuals.
How we forgetting that?
His
His
visuals.
videos?
Visuals.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Bro.
Yo, him and Janet Jackson, what's it gonna
Listen.
be?
Bro.
Listen.
You know, put your hands where my eyes can
Yeah.
see, all that. Like back in the day, he was like him and Redman had it when it came to like the
No.
abstract videos and shit.
Busta and Missy were like the
And Missy.
male
And
and
Missy,
male and female
yeah.
version of each other visually. On
I couldn't
videos.
believe he got Janet Jackson to agree to do an Alex Mack.
Alex
Music
Mack joint.
video.
Yeah, these niggas are the Alex
Y'all ain't
Mack.
gonna know. They ain't
Shout
gonna
out to
know.
that. That's
They ain't
a
gonna know.
Silver Goo joint.
Yeah. So
Shouts to Busta, man.
so at number 46, we had MF Doom. Let's
Come
talk
on,
about
Doom.
Doom.
What are we
Let's talk
talking
about
What are we
Doom.
talking about?
Hip hop's
He should be higher.
original
Too low, too
supervillain.
low.
He should be way higher.
I agree.
I
I'm
love
gonna be
Doom.
honest. It was a time around 2008, 2007.
How do you feel about this, MJ?
I'm gonna be honest. as Nori would say, I'm gonna be honest. Respect to MF Doom. This is a celebration. I just don't think MF Doom is as nice as the people that we named on that list. Yes, he can rap and he has an underground style. He's probably the best underground rapper, maybe. But better than Royce on the mic? No.
Yeah.
Better than everybody we just said on the mic? No. Like his style and what he's done, yeah, that's to be championed. And I think every rapper can learn from that. But no.
I think he's more unique and more.
I think so
original.
Yes.
far he's the best person we've named.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest.
I do too.
Who else brought like a comic book style to rap and like
He's the
kinda-
underground king, though.
Yeah, like
that's what I'm saying. He's
like, yo,
underground.
he made himself a whole villain like in
And-
real time, like in
and
hip
if you don't
hop.
take nothing else from him, take the fact that you can be successful in this music industry by doing whatever it is you want. Like you don't have to.
I
This nigga
love
wore
that.
a mask
Like,
full
you don't-
time, like
I love
nobody
that.
cared.
If you don't take nothing else,
I agree.
Like 8-ball verse, get out of here. 24 ball verse, somebody sing, cut, beat, come on, somebody does some talking. Next track, like you could do whatever. He opened my eyes to that. To like, I felt like I was approaching music incorrectly. I was approaching music in this box, like where
Too stiff.
It was like hook, verse, hook, 8-ball hook, 16-ball verse, 8-ball hook, 16-ball verse, I remember people in the studio like it has to be 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Like, this
It's
is
got to
like-
catch you in the
Yeah.
first 15 seconds of the
first
song
15
comes on.
Right.
And I would like hear.
It's a whole
Then I would
format,
like
too.
Yeah.
the first time I played a Doom album. It's like food. I don't even still don't know how to pronounce the album.
It's not
food.
With a
Right?
scratch and sniff cover is crazy.
The scratch and sniff cover, right? I remember listening to it like it's just talking and it's like comic book shit. It's like, when is this nigga gonna rap? Right?
Right.
And then it, like you listen, it's like another motherfucker might rap before you rap. Like the way the album, his albums was set up, it was like it was some other shit.
It's different, yeah.
And it's like the beats weren't mixed, or they were, but not like in a way of like how
We talk about this all the time about whose ear is symmetrical and who has an unsymmetrical ear.
Right.
If you pass geometry class, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Some people rap to the hi-hat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people rap to something else and a strange noise in the background. But the fact that this thing that we love called hip-hop allows you to express yourself in a multitude of different ways, I think it's something to be said about Doom style.
Well, I think Doom is one of the most unique artists we're gonna come across on this list. And just for the record, what up to all rappers? Shut up. And while you're shutting up, put a shirt on, at least a button up.
Word.
Just cover yourself up, nigga.
So yo, at number
Doom.
45, we had
Peace.
Twista.
Oh my God. You talking
Go
about,
ahead, MJ.
You talk about uniqueness and technically sound and like rapping fast is hard, but rapping fast is easier when you're not saying anything, and rapping fast is easier when you're mumbling, and he's not doing any of that. So I think for his name, his real name is Tongue Twister, and really to stand on that, like,
To the rhythm of the hi-hat.
dog.
Yo,
Mother, can you buy that? Oh my God.
Twista, I believe, is the only rapper that can go double, triple, quadruple time, and you understand
Everything
every
that he
single
said,
word that he
And
says.
Twista's the only person that I don't care who you are. If you doing a song, you be like, yo, Twista's gonna get on this. You be like, you gonna think, you be like, damn, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You might not add them to your top 10 until that
Until
moment.
you hear it.
Until you like, damn, who about to get on there? You gonna change your shit.
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
before you do this, let me
Yeah.
We took it up a little bit.
Yeah, let me tighten this up.
So, June,
What's up, bro?
I want you to talk about number 44. We have AZ at 44. For those who aren't familiar with AZ,
Brooklyn.
I was playing AZ on the way here.
the first thing I want people to realize. So Nas is number 1 on our list, as y'all have already heard.
Okay,
right?
let's talk about it.
There hasn't been that many moments in hip hop history where a new MC is introduced next to one of the legends, next to one of the people that we look like as gods in this sport of hip hop, and they're either right on their level or slightly outshine them.
Man, AZ is Nas without the commercial appeal. AZ is one of the most lyrical dudes ever of all time, bro. Like, starting from Life's a Bitch on Illmatic, only feature verse, only feature. You know what I'm saying? Do or Die, Asiatic, non-lies, like, yo, like, the format, like, oh my God, like, AZ is a legend, bro. Brooklyn, shout out all day, every day,
Not
man.
only was he the only feature,
Cruz,
but that moment, like,
The
got
moment.
him on. Like,
Right,
they were,
got
like,
him on.
chasing him down, trying to find out who.
Well, I think it was like one of the
yeah,
first $1
like,
million
come on.
deals or something. It was something crazy. Like, I want to go look that up.
Yeah,
to be
like,
sure. But
when I hear AZ, I feel like home. I hit
Right.
home, like, you know what I'm saying.
And
He bring me to that
what
essence.
AZ mastered was that fly shit. Because even Nas, which is Nas is my favorite rapper, but at the same time, I think just the way AZ put together just the style of like the street corner hustler. Getting
He got
some
Nas
paper.
on some joints, man.
Yeah, he got Nas
a
on some
bunch.
joints. Yeah, like
The flyest,
yeah,
like,
like,
you know what I'm
it's-
saying.
I remember just
Come on,
thinking,
man.
I remember putting it in my
Flyers,
mind.
Come
Bro,
on, man.
like, it's ferocious when broke niggas get focused. The cars come out, bottles at the bar run out. You know you love, like, wifey acting feisty, she beefing back, but that's unlikely. It might be her visa's max.
That's fire.
What?
That's fire.
Yo, bro,
That's
come
so
like, some
hard.
was on some other shit.
Shit, bro.
That's hard.
So let's move on to
And Sugar Hill
43.
is one of my favorite
Sugar Hill,
songs
come
of all
on,
time.
man.
Now at 43, I think most of us might think this is a little too low, but respect to one of the original creative rappers. You know what I'm saying? One of the people that said wild shit that make you bounce off the wall and be like, "Oh my God, he said that." At number 43, we had Redman. Tell us about Muddy Waters, Rain.
Classic.
Just like the G-Funk sound, man. Like he had the production from Redman, right? Because we skipped that a lot. Like him coming up with a lot of the production, that whole G-Funk vibe and like.
Let's talk about out the box. Like he was one of the first out the box
Super
rappers.
out the box.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a dark side. He had the cover was like he was buried underground with his head above the joint. Like people wasn't doing that. What the album putting tissues up his nose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Muddy Waters classic. You know what I'm saying? Malpractice, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Super artistic, super funky, super original, lyricist, like wordplay. He was different.
Yo, and then him and Meth as a collab. Like,
As
come
a
on,
collab
like
was
what
like-
duo is more legendary than that? Like at this
Right.
point, going back to '95.
And we talking about Emcees, one of the greatest performers of all time.
Oh yes.
Right.
Him and
Yeah.
Meth together
Oh
performing.
yes.
Right.
Wow.
And his videos is add
And
that
the
real quick.
videos
The
is
videos,
counts as performance.
whatever man is one of my favorite videos. You
I'll
know?
Be
I'll be.
That.
I mean, matter of fact, I'll be that.
That.
When Shorty hit the
I was just
taxi
about to
and
say
slide
that.
over.
Damn.
My fault, yeah. That's one of my favorite.
That's the illest, like,
hilarious
video
shits, bro.
moment.
Like
And
he
his
brought
verse on the
he
Pac
brought he
album.
brought a lot of humor and comedy mixed with rap, and you know it worked.
And on Eminem's list, he was number one.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Reggie.
He's definitely Eminem's influence.
So coming in at number 42, Mr. Punchline Champion himself. I want you to talk about this person, man. We had Cassidy, man. Speak to Cass's impact on the game.
Bro, Cass used to be that nigga that used to pull up on niggas' blocks and niggas was terrified. That nigga was pulling up to your hood. He heard you was ill. He pulling up, Swiss pulling up. Yo, I got my young. He even called him out on Jay-Z. And if people don't know, originally it was supposed to be him versus Hove in that studio. Yeah. Hove called the rest of the state property, and then he wanted Beans to battle him. Beans like, nigga, we been performing all day. I'm not battling this nigga. So Free stepped up, and that's how you see the Free. It was originally supposed to be him versus Jay-Z.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, words.
I knew it was him and Beans at one point.
Y'all boys be doing a lot of hating, but see me in the streets and be quick to speak like Salam
Alaikum.
Yeah, good brother. I'm still in the hood, brother. And the hood lovers for cooking that good brother.
butter.
Get on your songs. Nah, I'm good, brother.
Uh-huh.
Dog. Cass, dog, when he said, look, dog, I ain't off my job none of the time. You write some of the time. I keep coming with lines. I could spit and make you quit with just one of my rhymes. That's where you left your
Cass,
gas. You would be dead trying to run to the crib where you left it at. If you do what my chain for a month, you be hunchback. Duke, I shoot the pump, make you jump back. Dog, Cass.
So look, when we talk about having,
he rhymed for 10 minutes straight on Smack DVD.
No, it wasn't on Smack. It was like some Philly joint. Yeah,
dog, he was in his house.
Some of the joint with Ness next to
Yeah.
And the bass was blaring.
They was in Philly though somewhere.
Dog,
It wasn't Smack, but it was
rhymed
just
for 10 minutes
I think with
straight.
Cass, a lot of people think about the now, and some of the
Yes.
more, cornier punchlines now that are kind of
shit's
dated.
not
But he had a moment from
That's
like
the line.
04, 05,
Yes.
06, 07.
He was
on
untouchable.
Underground,
He said, when I get home with rhymes, I shine like lip gloss. You pissed off because your dick small, so the condoms slip off. I stick holes in dick. What'd he say? And get skull until my dick fall. I'm a sick boy. Throw a couple rocks in a watch so it could glitz more. If you knew your rhymes wasn't liver than mine, then what you spit for? I do like Jews. Ice Cube covered a wrist. Y'all pack selling cats jealous. We working with bricks. Watch your mouth or you about to be the person I hit. You supposed to be rich. You can't even purchase a whip. I'm a boss, so I floss in a convertible sick, then get sucked by them sluts you get personal with. And B-Caz, known for chrome and a ski mask. I'm so dope, I should be thrown in a rehab. It's B-Caz, bottom line. Ever since I signed the dotted line, I've been out of my mind. Then my eyes on the dollar signs and raw coke. You guys just trying to shine, so y'all broke. We all smoke. Breathing the ganja. And I don't pop Chris. I need something stronger. I drink that 151 and can't drive. I call God come get me one. Oh my God.
that was fine.
He's one of the greatest niggas ever. Nigga.
So I want to say when we talked about this list, I'm gonna keep saying this, right? But it's based off of style, live performance, delivery, consistency, and wordplay. Wordplay, Cassidy completely came and turned the whole game upside down.
Word.
Delivery and style and consistency. He's acing 4 of our 5
There
categories.
was a lot of people that was copying that.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was,
A lot of people
when you heard him on
I
the
think
rough.
Cassidy raps with like the most confidence of all time, bro.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Every line, every
Yeah.
he
word.
believes everything is super duper crazy. Like,
Gotta give it up to Cat.
When you heard him on, I think it was the Rough Riders, and that he sounded like the Rough Riders, but he was so different than the rest of them. Like,
yeah, starting with the Mr. Big joint. I mean,
Yeah.
the Ron Osley.
Yeah,
joint,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the-
no,
Even
he-
my
he-
doghouse got a backyard. Like
Dog.
from
Oh,
then,
shit.
you're like,
That's how-
whoa,
yeah.
like that's crazy.
So- yeah.
But the last thing I want to say about Cassidy is he has my favorite punchline of all time.
Which is?
I think this is in
I
the
really
top
think I
10.
know
I
you
know
too.
y'all know
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
But I'll knock on your door like a Jehovah Witness.
and
bring niggas in your crib like your older sister.
That's crazy.
And he said, ever since I got my money up, I only deal
date
with chicks with fake tits and tummy tucks.
They love to fuck and I got lots of condoms.
I go on my block
to find them.
They drive past and I wave my watch
Watch behind them.
And they pull over. They
Cops behind him.
My watch is blind.
Like from police camera lights.
So let's talk about
Pipe.
Yo, he got it
He
killed.
fire.
relax.
Don't forget, he said, my cock bending more buns than a hot dog, nigga.
Yeah, too much
Relax. It's a celebration. It's cool. It's cool in the game.
No, we love it. We love
Like,
it.
you
He's
know,
fired.
Eminem do a lot of dick lines too now.
He do.
It's like I'm over the dick lines. Man. Stop.
So listen,
Damn.
all right. So number 41 on our list, I want to say rest in peace to this good brother. He's half of one of the greatest duos in rap history. Somebody that we all grew up off on, and he's definitely somebody that I'll say is in the running for best MC for at least 2 years
With the
during his
greatest
tenure in
opening
the
line
game.
ever.
Go ahead, say it, Rain.
Break bread.
Ribs, $100 bills,
Peel off the cotton and other 4 wheels.
I break bread.
ribs, $100
That's one of the
bills.
best
It's
intros to a
crazy.
verse.
Right,
though.
and he's the first person to
hold
do
up,
a song
the
with no
Shook
hook.
Shook, oh my
He
god.
might know how to start a verse better than anyone.
Chic Luch is kind of
Careful.
crazy.
Versus two.
Yeah, I slapped your grandma.
I got you stuck off the realness. It'd be the infamous
yo.
you heard of us. Official
Oh,
Queens
and for those of y'all who don't know who we're
Mob
talking
comes
about,
equipped with
I'm
warfare.
talking about Prodigy
Yeah.
from the infamous Mob.
Right.
Deep. So let's talk about Prodigy.
Prodigy
Man.
is one of the most slept on rappers of all time.
all time.
I'm sorry. You feel me? Like at a point, he was a top 5 rapper in New York City in the
Yeah.
90s. You feel me?
Like he went at it with Nas and Jay.
Right.
Like, it's, like he was different.
He was fearless.
And got classic albums under his belt. The infamous Murder Music, Hell on Earth,
His solo album, HNIC,
HNIC.
is
all that.
Like, yo,
fire.
That's a fact.
Even the joint he had, I forgot the name of the
Earlier
joint
today.
off top, but the shit he had with Alchemist,
Turn of the Mac.
Return of the Mac. Yo,
Yeah.
come on, son.
Albert Einstein.
The
shit
Rotten
was
Apple
crazy.
joint.
Just
Oh my
like
god.
Like,
yo, he was
yo,
going crazy.
Prodigy was ill. Prodigy painted hood pictures. Like, yo, who the fuck
Yo.
you looking at with your eyes like that? It's crazy.
Yo, it'd be a manslaughter right in front of my kids. A little blood get on my daughter is nothing. Should live. Like, come on. bro.
Dog,
The nigga Prodigy was
his joint,
Yo.
the song. If you go back and listen to "Never Feel My Pain," what he's saying
my
on that
God.
song, like dog.
Even on Pearly
Never
Gates,
felt
the
my
shit with 50, it had to get edited.
God.
Like they had to
Yeah,
edit the whole
he went-
song.
he went too
Because the
deep.
shit he was saying on there was too crazy.
Pause. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So yo,
Oh,
There's another 4 wheel, write a book full of. Yo,
Yeah.
nah, that's really. He was ill.
Hey,
On Hell
Little-
on Earth, he was.
Hey,
he
yo,
was like-
Littles.
He was
Littles.
on fire. I ain't
His
gonna lie.
voice,
You know about that H?
like his voice was ill. He's just sounding grimy. His wordplay was crazy. Like
Skipped to my
like,
Lou
yo,
at the Ruckers.
yo,
And I say this all the
God.
time.
Yo,
But I say this all the time. But the Infamous to me is a top 5 album
Right.
of all time, and he's on that. He carries that album. So like Pete, he ain't in the top 40 for me. He up there for me. I love Pete. So
yo,
yeah.
so I got a quick trivia question for you, right?
Okay.
You just asked H what he know about that Littles, right?
Right.
What was Little's name in the street before he started rapping?
That's listen.
I feel like Rain would know this. I know
don't
you
know.
know this.
I think I do.
I'm lost.
The answer,
Don't do the context shit though.
the answer is in Prodigy's book. Do any of y'all know this?
What he say it was?
It's Little Lord.
Little Lord.
That's still Littles.
Yo,
Now they started.
That's how you got. That's how you got little. Yeah.
So all right. So
Hold up.
Prodigy
I used
book.
to push the act and kept a Mac in the engine.
Man.
And Littles painted it black with crack
Excel
selling intentions.
So yo, going to number 40 is I think somebody who was just all around the board one of the most underrated MCs of all time. He's somebody that rose to prominence, making a song during one of the most gangster eras of hip hop about skateboarding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came with his glasses, he came with his rhyme book, and he jumped to a lot of people's top 10 almost immediately just because of the way he put words together.
Nice.
And MJ, let's go with you, man. How do you feel about Lupe Fiasco and his contribution to the game?
First and the 15th. I absolutely. I think he came in where he shined was on "Touch the Sky" with Kanye. That was the one where you like he rhymed with Kanye. Like Lupe's on third. He was like, "Who's this wordy rapper? But it's dope. He's got a style. He's got flow." And actually now like. If you like Kendrick Lamar, you kind of can thank Lupe for kind of making that.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, he kind of laid some groundwork, for him, and I think Lupe is a MC's MC. Super.
His
dope.
first two is classic to me.
Yeah.
I bought Food and Liquor back in 05, and then The Cool is like one of the best.
Yeah.
My favorite
Jones,
album
that's
from him
just
is
insane.
was it Testo and Youth? I don't even know.
I know you're
Testo
talking
and Youth
about.
is my favorite album. Madonna, the
crazy.
the delivery mural.
Yeah.
Like, please study mural.
Yeah.
If you're a rapper, you should study mural.
Yo, Little
Like-
Weapon. That was
Yo,
Yeah.
like come on,
Yeah.
man. Like
So
Pizza Man don't come here no more.
I got another trivia for y'all, right?
Okay.
You're disqualified for this because I know you know.
All right.
I'll let June tell y'all if y'all know. The rhyme you quoted in Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
The first thing Lupe said was, "Guess who's on third?"
Yeah.
Lupe still like Lupin the Third. Who is Lupin the Third?
Lupin the Third is like the like the magician or the thief dude. Lupin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it. Come on, don't try me.
Nah, you thinking of a whole
No,
different
I'm not.
joint.
No, I'm not thinking about the new thing they did,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
like he's
talking about
like
Idris Elba.
the first
You're talking
original.
about Idris Elba.
Yeah, the
That's
first
what you
original.
think
Yes, it was
about.
the original.
That's the original. What's the original Lupin the Third?
Lupin is like he was like some type of magician or like thief or something.
What was it though?
I don't know. It was something over there. It wasn't here in America.
That's something over there.
Not in America. It was like over there in the middle in the East, Middle East.
Lupin the Third was a cartoon.
Europe.
It's a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? With like some dudes.
He's
He's
a-
right about it being a thief and all that.
He's a
But
master thief
he's
that
a-
basically
Yeah.
travels
and
the
then
world.
They,
So.
they spun it and made a show about it on Netflix.
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
Lupin.
So that was always an ill line, but respect to Lupe Fiasco. Number 39 was something that we all argued a lot about behind the scenes. So let's get right to it. J. Cole. PC, can you say some good words about the brother J. Cole?
Plenty, boy, what endless amount of good words about Beloved. Boy, with the shit he spit on the recent joint he got with Daylight.
Oh yeah, he killed that shit.
Bro, that joint where he
smoked
said, when he had that Michael Jackson reference, and he said, my whole gang is doing an insane amount of lean. I said, oh my, he dressed it up saying a whole lot of Michael Jackson references, but a lot of people don't know that when he's saying the whole gang is doing an insane
The whole
amount,
gang.
they don't know
He's
that it's
talking
still
about
a
the gang,
correlation because they always do the
lean, the
I
gang.
said, nah, this nigga is different, bro.
Yeah.
He be thinking outside. That's why I don't even know how he way down there. Everybody above him is not thinking
why-
on that
you know-
type
you
of
know why he's
level,
way
bro.
down
I'm telling you, bro.
Why you say that?
I'm saying he's down there because everyone acts like his decision to back out was like irredeemable. It's like the thing that like
J-Fold?
removes him from contention or
J-Fold.
any consideration. But if you're just going off Penn,
Yes.
if you're going off his path,
Exactly.
like it's not debatable.
it's not
You know
even
what I'm saying?
debatable.
I think J. Cole has gotten better over time, for sure.
I agree.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
I feel like when he started, he was kind of basic, but then to the point that he's at now, Like he's definitely gotten super crazy.
Oh hell
Like
yeah!
His structure and everything. Starting from the Might Delete Later. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. All beef aside, go back and listen to that shit. Like his pockets on that joint was insane. You know what I'm saying? And then like you said, the Daylight joint, that's like probably like the best verse I ever really like on a technical level.
And that dropped after.
When he came out, I feel like he was a very relatable rapper.
Right.
That rhymed good enough and like had good enough punchlines, you know, like just it was good enough.
Yeah.
Especially for that first internet wave of artists coming out. But to your point, yeah, I think these past like 3 years, I think he just
leveled up. Yeah.
You know,
something I want to say about J. Cole.
But that decision that you're talking about definitely does affect, because you got to think about it. If you're talking about MCs, I mean, even MC fucking Busy B went at it with fucking Kool Moe D, and he lost, but he went at it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Defending your mic means a lot.
Defending your mic means everything as far as an MC.
that, right, though? Because
I don't.
Y'all was, well, you do. Because,
I don't.
I'm going to tell you how you do.
Please tell me.
I'm going to tell you how you do it because Royce ran for Mickey Facts.
And that's why he's under the code.
No.
He should be way higher on the list.
It ain't why, because none of y'all even brought that up, by the way. But y'all should have.
We should have brought that up.
Shout out to Mickey Facts, but I don't think he ran from.
He did run though.
I don't think he ran.
He ran.
He
called him out. He called him out.
Yeah, can we get some shots over here, please?
He called him out.
Can we get the bottle over here, please?
He called him out and told him he didn't check enough boxes. So then Mickey dissed him.
And checked all the boxes.
Him and checked all the boxes. And then he went on Instagram Live and was like crying about it, saying, "You're trying to end my career."
Let's make sure this is documented.
Like that happened.
Let's make sure.
And also, we really haven't seen him since.
True.
He really, yeah.
That was 2021. We really ain't seen him since.
You're right about that. I'll give you that. I haven't seen Royce in a minute.
Right. So, since then.
Yeah.
But back to J. Cole.
So that mattered to me. That matters.
Yeah, but back to J. Cole.
Well, I think Cole is dope, and I'm one of the few who actually got a chance to work with Cole.
I'm gonna say you're from the hometown.
You grew up with Cole, right?
I grew up with Cole.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If we're being honest, like Cole's introduction to the industry came from me. If we're being real, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but but I gotta be honest. But I gotta be honest.
But when people say why are we qualified to talk on these topics?
Right, we're qualified to talk. We gotta just write history correctly, because for some reason nobody wants to tell the truth. But Corey Guns was signed to Jay-Z, was signed to Def Jam, and we would be in Baseline every day, just me and Corey Guns working on Corey Guns' album, The Commencement, and Kid, Ronnie C, J. Cole would come to visit me in New York, and I would let them inside Baseline to hang out. You know what I'm saying? So it was no connection to North Carolina, New York, other than through me. It was through me. And I'm not taking no credit for nobody's success. I need this to be clear because people will take it the wrong way. Right. I'm just saying, in order to be in this room, somebody had to let you in the room. Right? So it came from me being in the room and being like, this is my guy. J. Cole's my guy. I want to introduce you to people in the room. I introduced him to Agent, who was shopping a lot of beats at the time. Cole had beats. Meet Agent, who introduced him to everybody in the industry. Whether it be, I think Mike Rooney and then Mark Pitts, and how he stayed in that space with Jay-Z and everybody. But I'm not taking any credit.
You knew Cole before rap or like after rap?
Before, we used to go to the skating rink together.
Oh, fine.
Like, we're from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I know Cole. I know J. Cole. Yeah, when he was the therapist, and when Cole got his deal, I was one of the first people he called, and we went to like docks and hung out and drank Heinekens and talked about him working on because at the time I'm writing on Dre's album and he's working for Jay. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a big conversation. We like geeked out being Bill niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like we Bill niggas. He's telling me like
surreal.
He's telling me like, yo, bro, Jay got this song called Venus vs. Mars, and I'm working on like we just did this Everybody's a Star joint, and we kicking it. And then a step further, we worked on, when he was working on like the Sideline Story and Born Center. I'm there. I'm in the studio. I'm working on these joints. Like, just giving input.
Yo, something I want to say about J. Cole too. The last thing is that when he first came out, I wasn't the biggest J. Cole fan, but he dropped this one song called "Too Deep" for the intro.
That's one of my favorite records.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite records, just
period
overall in hip hop. So at number 38, Rain, I know you want to talk about him, Styles P.
He's just one of the greatest rappers of all time. Next. Yo, sitting by the table planning, plug the fan in, let the sweat dry off, and then grab the cannon. Like, yo, if this is Styles P, my nigga.
Still murky manses.
Still what? Respect me like Pesci, and if rap was hockey, I'd be Gretzky. Fucking
Y'all niggas done started something. Oh
like, yo, come on, man. Styles P,
So
man, shooting backwards just for practice, nigga.
So
Anybody that's shooting backwards for practice is crazy. Ride or die, nigga, hopping in your casket, about to go to hell with you.
Ghost in the show.
Blowing hell with you.
Come on.
Like, yo, come.
Yo.
Styles P, man.
So look at number
He should be
37.
higher.
At number 37, when we talk about the biggest moments in hip hop history, people who have had primes that shook the world up. MJ, I'm gonna start some bars. You wanna know this?
Okay.
It's just crazy because it's Styles P, and it's like whoever you about to say.
Listen, right?
It better be good.
It's better be good.
Better be good.
You're gassing it right there too.
How you ain't gonna cut?
Bitch, I'm me.
Dog.
I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. CEOs, you don't got a CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like Chia Lee. Wow, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoop ass, less security, carry 'em out. Watch out for the medallion. My diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace. Yo, when we talk about delivery
Yes.
and style,
Cadence.
Ludacris
Voice
shook the
inflection.
world.
Oh my
This
God.
guy crazy because it's so different than what I
It's so
see.
different.
Yeah.
And Saturday is one of my favorite records of all
Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, that. Listen.
Classic.
Saturday.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Classic.
Who
For the night.
who produced Saturday?
I think
It's
Luda got some of
pocket
the
on
best
there.
commercial joints that's not
Yeah.
whack. You know
But
what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
whack. It's not
You know what I mean?
corny.
Area codes, roll out,
Bitch.
move bitch,
Stand up.
stand up. All them joints, damn. Like, he
That
got
intro to Chicken
Southern
and Beer when
Hospitality,
he
What's That
rapping.
Fantasy, all them shits is bangers.
Dog.
Bangers.
Bangers.
Yeah, that intro to Chicken and Beer with over the Isaac Hayes joint, Luda, the incredible
The blow it out your ass joint?
like
Is
Luda.
That's
that it?
another record that was crazy.
Yeah.
The
Ludacris.
song with him and
Blueberry
Jay
Yum
and
Yum.
Nas, the hip hop
Listen,
joint.
and
That
then
was hard.
and then
His verse on Made You Look remix, Nas and Jada.
listen,
Come
he
on,
got
son.
that, and then
Yeah.
his beef with T.I., the stomp.
The stomp.
Dog, like
Get the TIP
Luda,
off my
the
dick.
War with
Listen,
God joint.
War with God. Listen, that Release Therapy album where he rapping like for real. Oh my God, like Ludacris.
Even the Red Light
Runaway
District joint
Love.
was fire.
Runaway
That was like his
Love
last
was
album. That
insane.
was with Mary J.
Diamond in the
hard.
back. It's hard growing up. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. A moment that people don't talk about a lot with Ludacris that I think was a moment like not just fans of hip hop culture, but everybody
The
was
Method
like,
Man prank.
not even that.
How's he rapping
that's
on a beat
hilarious.
that's off beat? How does he do that?
No,
was
but
crazy.
what I was gonna say is when Missy came out with Minute Man,
Oh.
and you heard Ludacris's verse when the video
Good, that
came
shit,
out,
yeah.
it was like, I think that's one of his best
I'm
verses.
an all-nighter.
Listen,
All fire.
Go
Ludacris.
Go listen.
Grab all fire.
CeeLo Green has a song. Listen, CeeLo Green has a song called "Child's Play" featuring Ludacris, and it's like this kiddie beat, and they're basically CeeLo saying like, "Oh, I can just play on the beat. I can just do whatever I want. Like this is Child's Play to us," and he gets Luda on it.
Yeah.
Please listen to
Yo,
Ludacris'
nigga,
verse.
fuck that. Luda on Bia Bia, nigga. Like, that
Oh
came
my
on,
God.
bro.
Bia,
He
Bia,
killed that shit, bro. He got some joints, man.
So, yo, look, moving on to number 36.
Okay.
This one's definitely for PC. Listen, man, I remember back in the day, man, listening to certain mixtapes, man. And at this time, we used to listen for bars, heavy, right? Ear right next to the stereo. I remember this man said, "I'm down with the biscuit. The only way I get blue balls is if a bitch have blue lipstick. You broke Rob more blocks, so you ain't gotta know how to break dance to wind up on a cardboard box." What's up, man? Lloyd Banks, talk about him, P.
Yo, what? Yo, at the time it was either like him and Cassidy.
Yep.
You had to choose
Yep.
who was the greatest. They used to compare him, Cass, and Fab.
Yep.
Those three were like the triple headers. Like, boy, them three, Boy, he said, what he say? This shit gonna get uglier than the masterpiece sneaker. We sliding through the rucker with Prada.
MJ ain't like it. MJ don't like it.
From college motherfuckers. I ain't here to drop knowledge on you suckers. I sick rock wallers on you fuckers. Cops following this couples. Top dollars to discuss this. Whole lot of zero, cause when it come to paper, I blow a soul out of hero. I'ma break before I lay in the floor, berry. Besides, every rap ain't a star and every play ain't more berry. You can't tame Lloyd. I'm smoking by the big screen and changing the channel like I'm playing the Game Boy. I know the watch bother in your vision, but reaching, I put a dot on your head like it's part of your religion. While I party with a pigeon, I'm blowing a 10 cause Bush handed out flyers like a party in the prison. I'm in a Gucci vest with the green and red strap. I'm the last rapper that scared niggas since Craig Mack. Oh, we gotta stop! This is gonna go all day! Oh my God.
Cause my closet got more holes than Pathfinder.
So is PLK, is Lloyd Banks actually the punchline?
He was,
Yes.
he was at a time. He was at a time.
He was.
But
And
no,
I want to say this. I want to
that.
say this.
Straight
Not
away.
only did he have that, he had cadence, flow,
Good ass song.
storytelling,
Voice.
great
Great
records,
voice.
hit records. Like, son could do everything.
Great songwriter.
Like, it was
Yeah.
a great song. Like, On Fire, I'm So Fly. His storytelling on
Karma.
Southside Story.
Karma.
Southside
Love Karma.
Karma. Southside,
Karma, yeah,
like he
first.
wrote the hook to these records too.
Yeah.
Like these R&B records he's doing like Avant. He's writing the hooks. Like,
If you my
so-
nigga,
and he's
you my
still
nigga
nice.
till we go.
Like right now, he's still dead nice.
Yo, what'd he
So-
say? He said, probably and make your ass bet. My words touched in jail,
Yeah,
make
like
them want to finish
finish
their
their
last set.
whether you like it or not. Like, nah, like for
Dog.
sure, Lloyd Banks.
Dog, then when he said I'm flying to Miami just to do a feature because they throwing paper at me like a substitute teacher. I was like,
He love that line. You
I
quote
love
that.
it.
once a
I
week.
love that. Love that
it
line.
spun back and did like Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
Right.
Started up like
Right.
new, like later hits, right? And then like still having a like ill underground mixtape run right now. Man, shout out to Banks, man.
Victory freestyle.
He was the boogeyman.
Victory
early.
freestyle.
He was terrifying. Like if he was coming for you, it was for real.
Victory's gold, though.
Like
Yeah,
Victory's
for sure.
golden.
Yeah.
Victory might be one of the greatest freestyles.
Greatest freestyle
Of
of
all
all
time.
time.
So,
So moving on to number 35. This is one of my personal.
Hold on, real quick. Personal story. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk to him before we put
Okay,
this out.
okay.
But Master P did an interview recently with Clue. And Clue was like asking about the sneakers. Like people, you seen that?
Yeah, I seen
And
he was looking at-
hating.
yeah.
Like if people was hating on your sneakers, back how you feel? He's like, they was hating. They had never seen nothing like this. And I had said to the Banks, I was like, you still got niggas mad like 20 years later. I ain't gonna say what he said, but it was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, like just
That's funny.
to be able to still like that line.
Right.
To be that
20 years
impactful
later.
20 years later,
Word.
like shit can get ugly.
then the masterpiece.
But I'm gonna keep
She
it.
stopped sales on that
But I'm
sneaker.
gonna keep it
Like,
a bean. The G units was not here.
Wasn't any better?
You had the
I ain't gonna
G.
lie, I had one pair.
I thought you
I'ma
were
tell you which ones I had.
have them on.
You
I
know
was
which
like-
ones I had? The fake Jordan looking ones. The Jordan 4.
Oh yeah.
You talking about the black and gray?
The black and gray. Yeah, they look kind of like the Jordan 4s a little bit.
That's funny.
No, only tough pair.
Yeah, there's only tough.
You had the S. Dot Carters.
Yeah, the fake Gucci joints.
Yeah.
Like, yo, those was like dress up, but still,
Nah,
like if you had to wear a button.
you know what I had?
I
That
had
was
one
nasty
pair.
work.
What you had?
The Fat Fox.
No, you did. But did you do the pro cad?
You know the Fat Fox joints with the P on the side?
Did you ever do the state pro cad?
Nah, fuck no. I ain't did that. I never did
Oh,
K
wow.
Swiss, none of that.
So look,
the nastiest
y'all,
I got was
look,
Fat Fox
y'all.
sneakers. Other than that,
So at number 35, not only one of my favorite rappers of all time, a joke that I always make about him is that he had two verses on one of his most famous songs of all time. One where he said, but yo, guess who's the black Trump?
Guess who's the black
Trump.
truck?
And
boy
then
Ray.
on the second verse, listen to that now, I was like, no. And then you hear the second verse, is, you rolling like Trump, you get your meat lump. It's like, all right, you got it.
fucking get on the floor.
we
get the
talk
black
about the
flesh
chef,
Go.
AKA Raekwon, man.
Raekwon, man, cooking up marvelous shit, man. He the chef, man, for a reason, bro. Like he's definitely abstract. Him and Ghost is in that realm. You feel me? Like when you talk about originality, don't nobody sound like Raekwon to this day. You feel
I
me?
agree with
His
that.
style
I
is
agree with that.
Never
One of the
replicated.
easiest people to listen to.
Come on, son. Like one of the best albums of all time. Only built for Cuban links. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what more else is there to say? Like legendary Wu-Tang honorary member. Like come on.
Number 34 on this list, we have Common.
Yeah.
Can I say? I know a lot of people love to talk about B, but I think
serving burgers and
like water for chocolate.
Right. I was about to say, yo,
If like water for chocolate came out now, they treat it like Good Kid, Mad City.
They would.
Am I lying?
It's a fact.
you know what's crazy about Common is that he was a legend before B.
Yeah.
Like already.
Yeah.
Right, he was
Like,
already
you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z already shouting him out on the Black Album before
Right.
B.
Right.
Like, I want to rhyme like
it was
Common
just Kanye-
Sense.
it was
but
just
I
Kanye
mean, 5 mil.
doing
I ain't been rapping like Common Sense.
Hold on. Say that clear. Say that.
Truthfully, I want to
Skill
rhyme like
sold.
Common
Nobody
Sense.
said
Yeah,
if
skill
skill
sold.
sold.
Truth be told, I'll probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like Common Sense.
But I saw
5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense.
And when your sense got that
much in common.
chill.
Right.
Okay.
But he said that for a reason because Common, man, come on, bro.
nice.
When we
He's
talk about,
nice.
all right, like, I know now it's categorized as backpack rap and all that shit.
That's
but
an MC.
He's an MC,
That's an
bro.
MC.
Like, and he still freestyle to this
I
day.
saw him on the street.
Like,
Oh, he's freestyling.
It was on the street when he saw the dude freestyling, and he was just like, you can see it.
and he-
Dog,
like the MC
you can see
in
the
him was
MC.
like,
He
I
was
wanna rap.
Yeah, this nigga nice, but I need to rap. Like
Right,
you saw
exactly.
like he like was like, all right, let me get the
Hey,
mic.
and not
And
for
every
nothing,
time-
for me personally, I think he got the best LA leakers.
Yes,
of,
for sure.
Of anyone.
For
His
sure.
LA
My-
leakers is phenomenal.
That nigga said my
classic.
daughter
B's
started
classic.
studying
Yo,
law. I told
Res-
her they
go-
firm
go-
Light
decisions.
is a classic hip hop female cut. Like,
Right.
Right, but
Yeah.
let's go old school. Let's go back to Resurrection. I'm talking about I used to love her.
Dog.
Oh my god, like
Dog,
come
he
on,
won
bro.
that
I used to
Cube.
love her as a concept record. Is the best. Is one of the best hip hop records.
He
of
held
all
his
time.
own with Cube.
Right.
Right, he battled Cube.
Cube.
Like the whole West Side Connection, matter of fact, and he held
Cube
his
was
own.
a dangerous man.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's be
he
real.
battled Drake.
They tried to kill him.
That too.
They tried to kill him over here because his
They
diss
tried to-
was so
yeah.
effective.
He bagged Erykah Badu.
Hold on. Don't listen. When we talk about battles, right,
Uh-huh.
and the effectiveness of a battle,
Uh-huh.
they tried to murder him
They
because
look like physically.
physically, because his diss was good.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
not gloss
No,
over that.
Right. Nah, for
You
sure.
know how fire you gotta be for niggas want to murder you
the
because the punchline
bitch in
crazy?
you. Oh my
And
god,
yo,
bro! Come on,
Pete
son.
Rock.
Come on, man.
The new album with Pete Rock.
Oh, the Auditorium,
I'll say
Volume
this,
1.
Probably one of the best voices and tones
Right. One of the
Right.
greatest.
of any MC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be real.
You think hip hop? You think Common?
Going forward, we're gonna have a 30-second limit on everyone that's not outside of the
Let's
top
just keep
10.
it going.
let's
Let's
go,
keep it
let's
going.
go.
Okay. So at number 33, the legend himself, Can I Bust? Canibus, man.
I'm gonna let y'all have this one.
Top 3 technical rapper
Listen.
of all time. Like talking about structure and layers to fucking bars.
Dog.
At 1,000 degrees Celsius, he makes MCs
MCs
melt.
melt.
Like, come on, bro.
He said,
Like, stop it, bro.
About my record label, he said, I appear courtesy of myself.
Myself.
Like,
He the first rapper to eat ass.
You the first, yeah. But you want to eat a nigga ass?
Yeah. Say it,
Dog.
quote it. Don't quote me.
dog.
Don't quote me.
Yeah.
When he said, yo, prepare for the worst. This next verse is the face of death. Me without lyrics is like a porn flick without sex. Illmatic. My lyrical skills are Jurassic with more flavor than Skittles when I'm digitally mastered. I bust and go off with no fear like them clothes white boys be wearing. I'm tougher than denim. I'm venom like venom and snake bites. The marijuana makes my eyes bright red like brake lights. There ain't a party I couldn't rock, believe that. There ain't a microphone brave enough to give me feedback. I'm strong, my word is bond like James. Niggas get it twisted because they weak like 7 days. MCs run away when I kick it. They act so chicken, they should come with a large drink and a biscuit. Dog, Canibus?
I got one more Canibus
You got
for you.
30 pages of rhymes.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot of Canibus. And he was like, when I first heard him, shit was like mind-boggling.
Right.
When he said, you want a timeout? You better spit a rhyme out before the community of real MCs die out. College students say to me, you ain't smart. Record label A&R say this ain't art. These are the contents of the covenant of the ark. Listen to my chest beat. Tell me this ain't hard. You got a beat as obsequious as the disciples of Jesus.
Dog,
What?
dog.
That nigga said,
What?
those look like Tom Cruise mom shoes.
Nasty ass one.
Mom shoes. That's the best multi of all time.
Dog,
I don't care what nobody
But let's go to number 32, right? All I gotta say for number 32. Look.
Push.
Pusha T, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, like,
Yes.
the clips, man. player, we ain't the same.
Same, I'm in the cane and guns. Chapar with the fishes, look their face look numb.
Out in Panama, that amazing sun. I'm
amazing son. You niggas wonder where my grace is from. I speak with corrupted tongue.
Like, he was like,
when I first witnessed
Pusha to me was like when I hear Pusha, it's like, it's just that hustler. It's like he makes you want to sell kilos, man. Like he makes you want to hustle.
I think the ill thing
he'll
about
gas you up to go back outside.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Pusha if you still got the plug number. If you still got the plug number and you trying to stay away from the game,
listen to
do
Pusha.
not listen to that nigga, son. Cause you gonna be
you gonna be straight
over the stove, head under the cupboard.
the nigga Push.
No, and like, you know, rap battle tested.
Yes.
The first person to like let it like put it.
Yeah.
Give it to Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Got one of the best beats of all time. Biggest sense, grinding.
Grinding.
Like, bro, you can't forget about that.
And then
bro.
his
Oh
solo
my God.
run. His solo run with Kanye and good music, like bro,
Infrared?
let me tell you, bro, one of my favorite rhymes from him is like, I'm gonna be honest, like he got on a record with Sci-Hi, Kanye, Jay, and so appalled, bro,
Yeah.
and like the shit he said on there, like.
Was it the kilos came back to get Bobby Brown jaw?
Yeah, how he started this shit back here. I wish I could remember how he started it. But like, you know, Blackjack, I just pulled the ace and you looking at the king in his face. Everything I dream, motherfucker, is starting to take place. But to you, I'm just a young rich nigga that lacks faith. Like,
Dog.
bro, I keep the city's best. I never said she was the brightest. So if you had her too, it don't affect me in the slightest. I never met a bitch who didn't need a little guidance, so I dismiss her past until she disappoints your highness.
You know what?
I preach the gospel, hostile. Tony doing time for what he did
To the nostrils.
What?
No.
Man,
I don't want to be the person to go
Go to the
there.
ones.
But there's something in the history of us, in the history of niggerdom, that's happened, right? Let me just say that.
love drug dealer.
No, not
rappers.
even that.
Yes,
no.
we do.
That's
We
not
do.
even. I'm
We
about
do.
to go somewhere else. MJ gonna love this. Now, something that people seem to glaze over when Pusha T said it. There's a song called Popeyes with Cameron
Let's
and
skip that.
Eclipse.
Let's skip that.
Okay. All right.
That's a
Yeah.
bad. We're celebrating him.
Yeah.
We know he did bad.
But I can say this. He's very particular, like even with everything from his fashion to his
Right.
and I love that he sticks with the braids to this day. That's
Right.
absolutely amazing. Yeah, I love because they be clean.
I would
But
love for
like
him to grow up.
the way like his vocabulary is very particular. Like when he said the way he said something. When he said nah love. He said nah love. He said, I ain't for squishing. That's a problem to the Will Wells. Trust, I know them 20s real well. Like to say like, I'm not finna cram in this car that way. It's just,
Because of the Will West.
yeah, like that's amazing as an MC.
He's really
Like,
great.
nah love.
Number 31. I'm gonna get this one back to PC. Right?
He's a punchline guy.
Listen, when you talk about this
I know
guy,
who it is.
some people might talk podcasting. But if you know what you're supposed to know, you know Joe Budden really made his name off the mood music. So PC, some good words about the brother Joe Budden.
I don't even think Jersey really recognizes as dope as Joe is. All the niggas I know from Jersey, they don't give it up for Joe like I do. Like I just feel like niggas just don't know. They never took the time. They just went off, pump it up, and like, I would never listen to that nigga.
I think him as a person is what kind of probably threw people off from up top. Because I know what you mean. Because, you know what I'm saying, even me being from New York and shit, and, you know, he from Harlem/Jersey, and they don't give it up for Joe the way they're supposed to. But
That's
Joe
a
is
fact.
one of the best niggas ever.
For real
Yes, he is.
MCs,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
give it
He
up
is.
to Joe.
Yeah.
Like,
He is.
Yeah.
they respect his opinion. That's why on his pod he gets so much pushback if he say a nigga's not dope, because they really look up and they value his opinion. So when he say you're not dope, it's like so many people that feel like he's dope. So if he says you're whack, then to the masses you instantly become whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shit is like, bro, I can recite so much Joe shit, bro, that I'm like,
I bought his first album back in 03. That Joe Budden self-titled album,
like
bro.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Walk with me.
And calm down.
Calm down.
Dear Diary.
That's Mood Music 3.
Oh no, I know that.
Yeah.
Dog, when Joe Budden said, that's my mom in me. I love niggas I shouldn't. I was like, like his Ordinary Love series. The way he talks about relationship.
Like Pump It Up, right? I get it, right? It's a commercial hit. But like,
it's fire,
it's like a mask of Joe Budden. Like you'll hear that record and be like, all right, cool, it was cool, but you would never expect to hear his album and hear what you heard after that. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was a bad representation of what he was trying to present.
Exactly. It was a bad,
because he did so good on on Pump It Up. It's like, oh, okay. And when you hear the album, it's
you
like,
you would think the whole other shit was commercial hit,
yeah.
but nah, he was like mad introspective.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Talking his story, and it was felt because like talking about how he used to be on Angel Dust and PCP.
With
you know
Angie,
and
when
being
Angie
an addict,
stabbed him.
The Angels, come on.
He said that on Pump It Up.
You think? Nah.
There's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it.
There's a way to do it.
They'll bleep the hell out of it.
No, but it's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it.
And I think that's the kind of thing. Like his singles were so different from what we knew him for. And I think Joe is ill. And I also think, like beyond him being an MC, he kind of set the trend of being like putting the camera on your.
He the first viral rapper. Joe Budden TV, nigga. When he was filming Tahiri's ass all fucking day, nigga.
He kind of show rappers how to like take your career into your own hand as far as like getting your shit to the masses and marketing and showing them your personal life outside of just the music, which kind of comes full circle and make them check out the music. Like he was ill when it came to that.
And like I said, he's one of the like most complete MCs because he has like a girl joint side, and then he has the reason why I Pump It Up and like what was it, the one with Dub B on the beat, the Folk Focus, is because he can punchline rap. Like he was part of the Triangle Offense with Fab and Paul. Like so he can so he has the punchline Joe Budden fans, and then he has his own real life Joe Budden. He got the emo Joe Budden.
He got one of the best tribute songs ever
to Stack Bundles. Absolutely,
it's called "7% of My Love." Yo,
yes,
you hear that song? Bro? You feel that shit.
Hell
and
the song that he got with Imani, all of Me. That's my favorite introspective song of all time, nigga.
All of Me, dog. When he was, dog, you don't want to go crazy.
Hold on. Remember,
it's been about 10 years since I've been high off the Angel.
Shouts to Joe.
Okay.
Shouts to Joe. Oh, and Joe been battle tested.
I was about to say,
plenty of times.
We can't skip that.
Dog.
He battled plenty of niggas. He battled Ransom, he battled Saigon, he battled Game, he battled...
Yeah. How many niggas you shot?
Plenty niggas. What are you talking about?
So, yo,
niggas.
moving on to...
What is that?
No, there's that.
Remember E-Nuts for DNA?
DNA.
He's like, how many niggas you shot? Plenty niggas.
Who was in DNA Rob? How many niggas you shot? Like some shit like that.
Plenty niggas.
Anyway, moving on to our number 30 MC of all time. I think all of us might agree that he's a little bit low.
Okay, go ahead.
This is definitely one of America's favorite rappers. METHOD.
Man.
METHOD.
Man.
Yeah.
When we talk about rhyming in the pocket,
The razor.
I think
one of the best in the pockets, one of the best flows of all time.
Yeah.
One of the only that hang with Biggie and Tupac.
Like,
come on, bro.
You can never catch it. Method Man.
Moving on your love, that's that, Mr. Meth.
I got a record with Method Man, right?
Hey.
Let's put that on real quick called Reincarnated, right? And
back to Kendrick.
back to we did it first though. For the record, we did it first, right? And we were talking about dying and coming back as different people. And I remember I was rapping, and in my verse, you know, I was talking about how I was Black Christ and returned as a hustler that shot craps nights, and then I died again and came back as the president, right? As Obama.
Fire.
He sent his verse back, and he was rapping as if he was Eric Garner, but came back as Nat Turner. He went
deep into that.
He reversed time, right? And I was like, damn.
Now I got to rewrite.
Yeah, I'm like, that's some ill
Damn, you did the non-MC thing,
no, I kept my verse.
Okay,
I kept my verse. But it reminded me of some shit. Because I was like, yo, I remember when I was a
Hold
kid.
on, you gotta clarify that.
I didn't.
No, I didn't say that.
What?
It's okay.
It's okay to rewrite your verse.
Yes.
Yes. It's okay to rewrite your verse if you're rewriting it for the betterment of the song.
Absolutely.
It is not okay to rewrite your verse to try to outdo somebody.
Yeah.
But if they come up with an idea and
concept.
it's like, okay, I gotta tighten up this concept now because now it doesn't make sense.
Okay. Exactly.
Right? Or if they're like used a certain flow that makes the song better.
Yeah.
Then it's okay to rewrite your verse. To rewrite your verse for the sake of being better than someone,
that's
is
nasty
absolutely
word.
no go.
It's hating shit.
But I didn't write my
Nasty
verse
word.
over. I thought my verse was dope, and I enjoyed what I went with. I thought his verse was dope, and I also made the beat. I was like, and shouts to DNA because he was on the record too.
Fire.
But what made it ill for me was a full circle moment for me is because before I knew how to craft great rhymes, I used to rap Method Man's rhymes and act like they were mine. And I told him this. Like, he had a rhyme
Oh, yeah, you
over
did
rhyme
say
and
that.
reason. My repertoire is militant. The last days in the blood, what we dealing with. The Johnny Blaze, I was changing to put my name there. The rain got your pistol. Teflon mega bombs and heat-seeking missiles. Wanna go to war, it's official. The Night Stalker. Only few could understand it. The Skywalker. Who'll be leaping over planets. Pain. Got that ghetto blood in my vein. Spread it through my kin. Confess my sins and blame. Society for unawareness. Fuck the president. He don't represent our ghetto resident. Recognize, fool, in every black hole there's a jewel. The revolution been in effect. Pull up your shoes. Like, I remember
North Carolina didn't know what
niggas
hit
was like, yo, this nigga's incredible. Right? And I'm gonna be honest, the reaction that I would get from that rhyme made me feel like, yo, I
can
gotta
rap.
write some
Listen.
shit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I need that for myself.
this
And
is hilarious.
And I shared that with, I was a kid though, like on the
Yeah.
school bus. Like, we're talking about 6, 7 years old. Like, I started writing my own rhymes at 9. So like, as a child, I'm spitting this rhyme full blast on the back of the school bus, and I'm like, I gotta figure this shit out because I need
feel
to
you.
be able to get that reaction from my shit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
big shout outs to Method Man. And you know, a friend of mine, his cousin passed, and he had a viral clip where he was like bigging up Method Man, how Method Man was better than everybody. Method Man's number one. He had Method Man at number 1 on his list. This nigga had Wu-Tang shower curtains, right? And when he passed, I reached out to Meth to speak for the
On
family,
behalf.
and he sent
That's
this
fire.
video speaking for the
Wow.
family. He ain't even,
Damn.
like, immediate, like, what?
Wow.
Shout out to Meth for
What's
that.
going, so shouts to Meth Man, like
That's
solid,
fire.
solid, like
That's
dope.
fire.
Method Man, and we talking about Method Man while he's shooting power and doing all type of other shit.
other shit.
But he always came through for niggas, and like I fuck with Meth, like not just on the rapping shit, but on the personal level, man. Hats off.
And
to
he's
that.
always
Shout out.
shown love to Meth, because I seen he shows love to better rappers than anybody, new era, old era, like whatever.
Anybody.
He'll get
Meth
on the
loves
record.
He'll get on
hip-hop,
records,
bro.
and he'll give you great
If you feel like you
verses.
dope, exactly.
Yes,
He's
bro.
not-
He don't
Still
phone
nice.
it in, bro. Like, bro,
Like,
always
did
give you 100%.
Did you hear him in
bro.
Banks?
I fuck
Like,
with it.
Still nice, man.
Shout out to Meth, bro. Real
Shout
talk,
out
bro.
to Method Man.
And then he was Cheese on the Wire, and then he's on Power. And he's on
That boy
Yeah,
Cheese.
yeah,
That boy
Belly.
Cheese.
And
Hey,
Belly,
hey,
like,
yo.
come on.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
So look,
Niggas
y'all.
in
And
pen.
187, he
Listen.
stabbed and
First
stabbed Samuel.
song I
Jackson.
downloaded on fucking Napster, nigga. Method Man, Mary J. Blige, man.
I'm sorry, let's keep
Let's
going.
go. Best
Look,
love duet song of all time. Go
Coming
ahead.
in at number 29. Okay.
It's better than Method Man. This is getting crazy.
The new moon rode high
Of a
on the cloud,
Metropolis.
shining. Like, who on top of this?
This-
Niggas is hustling, arguing, and
Bustling.
bustling. Gangsters of Gotham, hardcore
Hustling. I'm wrestling with thoughts and ideas. My ears are. I forgot how to wrestle. Most Def.
Most
Def.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Black on
Windows
both sides.
on the Ave look like sad eyes, and they fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by.
That's
And
me.
if you dare to stare, you can hear them, bro. Like Mos
Dante,
Def.
Flacco, Flow Handsome, Guapo. Yo,
Look, man, Black on Both Sides is the most Brooklyn album of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being on the L train, you know what I'm saying, riding with the Walkman, the Sony Walkman, having Black on Both Sides in there, bro, and just hearing it, bro. And, like, it was like the soundtrack to my life for, like, a whole year, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt like home. Like, Most Def, y'all had to be there to understand. You know, it might be a coastal thing. I'm not even
might be a
front.
coastal thing.
It might be.
But, like, if
I could agree to that, but because he was just so Brooklyn that you had to
So
be from
Brooklyn.
there to understand it.
But like
You know what I'm saying?
melodic, live show, another one. Watch his show at the Apollo, like his live show. He's rapping, jumping into singing to like.
Yo, Black Star, Tyler
Black
Kweli,
Star
like
with
definition.
Kweli,
Hold on.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Don't gloss over Black Star real quick. Black Star as a group has one of the best group albums in hip
all
hop
time.
history, bro.
Word.
Both of them.
Black Star.
Both Black Star albums. Like a lot of people slept on the other one because it wasn't available on streaming platforms. You had to get it from Luminary, and you should still do. You should go get it, right? Because it was that good. And like I'm gonna say,
I got a confession. I never heard the second joint.
Please do.
Was it fire? It was crazy.
Incredible.
I gotta check it out.
And like sweetheart. I'm saying you have to see it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
to
saying?
understand
But
what
like
you're
that song is crazy. Frequency, the joint with Black Thought is on the album.
Okay.
Like yo, they went crazy on that album, and it's fully produced by Madlib.
Fire.
Right. Mos Def has been very creative with how he presents music. I went to the Brooklyn Museum to hear his
You said you put the headphones in.
Nigga, I think it was called Nigga or not.
The New Danger?
No.
Okay.
He has an album that never came out. You had to go to the Brooklyn Museum to
To hear that shit, that's
right?
crazy.
And
Yeah.
I bought a ticket to the museum. I threw the headphones on, listened to it, and I looked at the paintings that he painted, because it was like he wanted a certain aesthetic in the room. And like, yo, he's the definition of an artist, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And like, he said some of the illest shit in the world, like, you know, just like, you know, basic survival requires super heroics. Right?
Yeah.
Like, just think of that line. Basic
Basic
survival
survival
requires super
super
heroics. And crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Like he said some of the illest you could think of. Yeah, like most, man.
Yes.
Whoever most the ecstatic.
Okay. At number 28, we have Fabolous.
Brooklyn once again. You feel me? I feel like after Jay-Z kind of faded out, he came in and filled that void for us, you know what I'm saying? One of the most consistent mixtape-wise. You brought up Triangle Offense earlier, you know what I'm saying? Back from those days to the Clue tapes, to all the way up to now, to the Friday Night Freestyles, to, you know what I'm saying, the joint with Jada, you know what I'm saying? Like the Soul Tapes, 1, 2,
Jason
3.
and
Like,
Freddie.
come on. Soul Tape 2 is probably like top 5 mixtape all time to me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Opening all them Clue
Like,
tapes, man.
come
Like,
on,
opening
man.
the Clue tapes.
like,
Just in case you was
forgot
lost
whatever.
in the face and the sauce, white Cuban, white ice placed in the cross, slow bros, hate to see me racing the Porsche when the car pose, had me getting chased through the force, but they ain't know I got dope, so the case getting tossed. Like, that was 99. That was before his album came out, before he got signed. Like, Fat Boy's been nice.
shout out to Fab.
He said, hold on, he said, I'm with 101 niggas, we Dalmatian, doggy deep. They fly with the tongue, so if you feeling froggy, leap.
Kermit.
Another
better talk
Dalmatian
before you
line
give
is
it.
crazy, though.
You said before we at your crib, like exhibit.
Not to put no fucking TVs in your Civic,
Another
nigga.
joint that was crazy though
Fuck
was
getting
the
the time,
Bentley
bro.
Bentayga, straight violation. The truck so fire it came with a Dalmatian.
Word.
That was crazy.
He
So,
He said, leave you in
yeah.
the trunk curled up like fried shrimp. It's been a good year. Maybe I should ride blimp. Because your boy just stay above the game. Yeah,
he's
come on.
crazy.
So
Crazy.
at number 27, we have Mace. So for those of y'all that might know Mace as
Can I celebrate and diss at the same time?
nope.
Because you saying they should go.
It go together. Fab is May's son. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know why Loon and Fabby won't admit that I'm their daddy.
You know what
Why
I'm
they
saying?
call him
The first time I
CB4
heard
niggas
Fab, I
just
thought
keep
it was
coming
Mace.
I thought it was man. If
Yeah.
you want it, you
We
can
can't
Get
get
it. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
how I did it.
But nah,
Yeah.
murder Mace, nigga.
Murder Mace.
Fuck Mace.
nigga.
Murder Mace.
beat
Children
them
of the
down with
Corn.
aluminum. Then I'm putting
Two in them.
You can't touch me. I've been devil since one
For
and a
embezzlement.
lot of other shit, but that's
Relevant. Yo, come on. Yo, and the
Bro,
joint he had on.
we talking about on party records, like, yo, I'm the reason they made the dress code. They
To figure out
when I
when I'm in my fresh
dresses
my
I
fresh
suppose to the neck to the
the toe.
toes.
Bro, Mace,
Yeah.
man.
And you talking about an MC? I mean,
Flyers.
yeah. I mean, they're all the records for
All
Bad
around
Boy in
MC,
the era.
you want
like,
girl records, you want
everything,
hard
all that's
records, what
all
you
that's
want?
Mace's
Like,
pen.
you know what I'm saying?
All that's
Can't
Only
see the
you-
ISIS 'cause
only
my
you
sleeve
remix?
on it. Throw your rollies in the sky.
Fucking,
wave side to side.
keep your hands high.
Listen,
Harlem World.
That era, like Mace was that era,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like Mace was like, nigga, you can't see the ISIS. When Harlem World double up, we bet G's on it. And if you can't, what?
24 hours to live.
Harlem
24
World.
hours to live.
MC.
Like,
You know what's crazy? Guess who number 26 is? I bet all y'all can guess. And this was not on purpose,
Cam.
America. Yep.
Yeah.
it is what it is, nigga. It is.
Cam.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Killer.
Cam.
I'm on the
KFC,
west side of
nigga.
Chicago.
Looking for a bus
Don't
down.
make me put my 2 arms up.
But both of and them niggas
He
can
said,
go.
I don't care, I
it
put
could
the
be
flame
either
in the
one.
fire.
can.
Christian
Either way.
atheist, pray to Elijah. Don't play your
Somebody
game.
got that on
I gotta
purpose.
snipe you.
Dog.
Cause with the
Niggas put Kevin Mason
SK,
together on
doggy, I'm
purpose.
okay. My AK was my AKA before my ABC. Heavy A-OK.
Dog.
Yo,
Dog.
stop
Yo,
it.
remember when he was rapping that on Scarface on My Block beat on he was counting the money?
That's the
on-
verse.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
verse.
on,
Word.
Rap City.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
He said,
that's the verse.
he said,
I don't
yo,
care, I
you,
put the flame to the fire.
No, he said-
Christian
listen.
atheist, pray to Elijah. Don't play, okay? Just pray, I don't snipe you. You kill that shit.
absolutely. You see me in the car that start with the double R, Range Rover, Rolls Royce, even got a Rocky Rollie. See more ice than a hockey goalie, baby eating guacamole. I did without, now I live it out. Cars used to dip them out. You smoke weed, what you think, girl? Start my car up, take her on a long ride. Yo, she think my steering wheel on the wrong side. No, I'm sorry, this is a Ferrari, Limon like Bacardi, but Lottie Dottie. We likes to party, and every single night we gonna leave with somebody. He said my niggas wrong for
early,
weight.
Ken.
Sprinkle 10 grams of coke on our cornflakes and call it Frosted Flakes. All these jewels on my neck,
Nah,
you
he's
say the
a
Lord I
wild
say.
man.
Dog.
And I got a joint with Cam too.
Yeah.
I'm talking heaven. I got joints with niggas in the top.
Fire,
50.
absolutely.
Pity in the Summer, I did the hook
That's
with
hard.
him and Jim Jones. I hope them brothers piece they shit up
Word.
because they
Fred was on that.
and Fred the Godson, rest in peace, Fred the
Yeah.
Godson, my
Fred.
brother. And I had a verse on it, and they took me off
Damn.
to put Cam on. How could you be mad at that?
Can't
You know
be
what I'm saying?
mad.
So-
It was me, Fred. First of all, history lesson. Pity in the Summer was Jim Jones, Rain, 38 Special, DNA, Fred the Godson. And it got stripped down to just being me, Fred, and Jim. And then I got taken off.
Oh, for Cam.
Cam.
So Cam, Fred, and-
So it's Cam, but I'm on the hook. Though.
Harlem.
You know what I'm saying? That's the heat makers. I'm on the hook, and maybe one day that joint will leak somehow because there was some dope verses on there.
Nah,
That's
but
fine.
real quick. SDE, Purple Haze, Killer Season,
Yes.
Confessions
Confessions
of
of
Fire.
Fire.
Endless.
Stop it. All classics, my nigga.
All the
Let's get it.
mixtape, Dipset mixtapes, all that shit.
The last thing I want to say is shaking the bake, shaking the jakes, kill you, shoot your funeral.
Oh,
So on our top 50 MCs of all time list, that was number 50 through 25. If you want to see number 25 through number 1, y'all have to stay tuned next week. Next Sunday, you will see the rest of our list. We hope that you got all the education that you could get out of hip hop for this week. We hope that we brought back some memories of your favorite rappers. 25 to 1 next week. Do not miss it, but don't quote me.
Yep.